The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue seas, fields of green and sandy yellow beaches too. The island also has loads of trains and railway lines. But who's that just puffing round the track? It's a tank engine that is named Thomas. He welcomes you to meet his friends working together to make anything just work. Cause when an obstacle comes along, the train ride makes it worthless. When friendship and teamwork is on your side, nothing's impossible with Thomas and his friends.
Bill and Ben, the tank engine twins, work at either the Clay Pits or Center Island Quarry, both near Brendam Docks. Their work is important, but it can be hot, tiring, and dirty. Sometimes this makes the twins naughty, and other times they get bored and long to go on an adventure or something exciting to happen. It was the end of the day at Center Island Quarry, and Bill, Ben, and Mavis were arranging empty trucks, ready for the big order the next day.
I have to take these loaded trucks to the docks. Bill, Ben, you two finish shunting the empties while I'm gone.
Okay, Mavis. Yeah, no problem, Mavis.
It was at that moment when, as Ben was shunting the last of the trucks, when he saw a strange piece of paper that had a picture of two stars and two circles drawn in the middle.
Hey, what's that? What's that you found, Ben? It looks like a piece of paper with stars and circles drawn on it. Bust my buffers, you're right, Ben. Who would draw a picture like that? It's a real mystery, just like on that investigation TV show my driver told me about. What's it called again? That's it. The X-Files.
Then, Bill had an idea.
Hey, why don't we form an investigation team ourselves? We could be called the China Clay Files. That sounds perfect. Now looking back on that picture, I did remember overhearing Duck talking to Oliver at the docks about a secret society going on between the docks and Bluffs Cove. Sounds like that's where we're going. Come on, Ben. But, Bill, it's getting dark. Don't be a wimp, Ben. Mysteries are always investigated in the dark, and we've got our lamps with us. Anyway, what could possibly go wrong?
2 hours later.
Hang on, you two. We'll have you back on the rails in no time.
You and your bright ideas, Bill. What could possibly go wrong? You said.
The China Clay Files! Meanwhile, not far from the docks, Finn was forming a group with Holley, Emily, and Henry. When Finn and Holley are not on duty at the agency, they form a top-secret stargazing society.
Finn? I can't seem to find my coordinate data. I must have lost it while I was passing through the quarry.
Emily, may I remind you that we're a top-secret society. We can't keep losing things.
Sorry.
I just keep mine on my active scanning system.
That's clever.
Thank you, Henry.
Okay, eyes on the sky.
If those are the right coordinates, Finn, we can see it as a cloud.
Strange. It looks very clear further out to sea.
It does. If we can just get a view of the coast, we'll be able to look on the target.
But how will we do that?
There's an old pier rail over there. It's used to run a restaurant where their host had filmed Sodor's cooking show, Sodor's Friday night feast. If we go along there, we'll be able to lock the target.
Great idea, Henry. Holley, gather the equipment. Nothing will stop us tonight.
Meanwhile, Bill and Ben were lifted back onto the rails, and Edward had some strong words for them.
Thank you, Edward. Sorry, Edward.
Bill and Ben, you two must know how dangerous it is to be out near the cliffs when it's getting dark.
We did have our lamps on.
Yes, but lamps won't save you from danger. Why were you playing around here at this time of night?
Maybe we should tell him who we are, Bill.
You're right, Ben. We are the China Clay Files, also known as Agent Bill and Agent Ben. We are mystery investigators.
We believe a mysterious group of engines are trying to contact the Moon Men out in space.
Right.
We were trying to follow them when Bill got too close to the cliffs.
What? Why is it my fault? You just pushed me over the edge. Did not. Did too. Did not.
That's enough, both of you.
Sorry, Edward.
Edward, you know you don't believe us, but look what we found this picture back at the quarry.
That's not just a picture. It's coordinates. Now that is odd.
Are you coming, Edward? I'm just about to take him back to the yard.
No, Thomas. You go on ahead. I'll make sure the twins get back safely. And I'll be helping you two with your investigation. I'd like to know what's been going on myself.
Really?
That's great, Edward.
Right. What have you found out so far?
Meanwhile, everyone was ready to go onto the pier trail.
How about you take the front and I'll push from behind, Emily?
Okay, Henry.
Everyone ready?
It's a bit of a squeeze, but yes.
Right then, to beyond the clouds.
At that moment, Bill, Ben, and Edward arrived at their top secret spot, but they didn't know this yet.
Look, that must be a secret meeting place.
That's a shed, Bill.
Oh yeah, how do you explain that laptop on the table with the moon on the screen?
Bust my buffers! Well, I've never thought I'd be saying this, but I think you might be right. Bill, this could be a mysterious meeting place.
See, Ben? I told you.
Okay, Bill, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Edward, what do you think they'll be trying to contact the Moon Men? Do you?
Before Edward could reply, they all suddenly heard voices coming from the pier rail.
Will you please stop shaking?
I'm not shaking. I'm pulling.
I feel a bit seasick.
Well, I don't know about moon men. Ben, there might be quite a lot of engines out there on a very weak pier. I think they're heading for trouble.
Edward was right. Emily and the others were having a hard time trying to cross the pier without getting splashed.
These waves are making it hard to carry on.
I know. This is a rough tide tonight.
Just keep going, guys. We're nearly there.
Then there was trouble. The section under Henry's tender broke off, and the tender derailed. They were trapped.
My tender!
Oh no! We're trapped!
Edward and the twins saw everything from their meeting place.
Oh no, they look like they're in trouble. We got to help them.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. You two go to the nearest signal box and phone for help. I'm going out there, and I'll see what I can do to help.
We're on it, Edward.
Bill and Ben hurried to the signal box, and the signalman phoned ahead to the station. Thomas had just arrived back at the main station when the Fat Controller came out of his office.
Ah, Thomas. Thank goodness you're back. There's another emergency. A mysterious group of machines are trapped on the pier rails.
That's not far from where Edward and the twins are. Will they be out there too?
Edward's out there already. I need you and John to meet him out there and help out.
I'm on it, sir.
Moon men indeed. Oh, I need a day off.
Thomas and John arrived at the pier entrance where the twins were waiting.
You two, where's Edward?
He's out on the pier helping out.
Well, I guess that's where we're going too. I just hope I don't fall in like I did years ago.
Hold on! I'm on my way!
Edward!
Are we glad to see you, Edward?
Is everyone okay?
We're all fine, Edward. Just a bit wet.
Right. Help is here. Let's get you all back to safety.
Soon, everyone was safe and sound on dry ground. Bill and Ben were pleased to see them safe.
You all must know that you should never go out without telling anyone where you're going. That pier wasn't made to hold big engines like us.
We're really sorry, Edward.
Well, it's a good job Bill and Ben were looking for you, or no one would have known you were missing.
We're really sorry that our little society caused confusion and delay, Edward.
Did you hear that, Ben? They admitted it. They are a secret society. You're right, Bill. They were trying to contact the Moon Men and lure them in to our island, and we, the China Clay Files, fooled their plan.
Oh, no. We were trying to contact the Moon Men.
We are the Stargazing Society.
A star? Oh no.
But I don't get it. Why were you all so secretive about it?
We discovered a new star, and we're going to be the ones to name it.
Finn?
What is it, Holley?
I don't know how to tell you this, but Norris contacted me earlier while we were out in the pier, and he said the star we were trying to find was discovered 2 months ago.
Oh, bother. I must have made a mistake somewhere.
Oh dear.
Terrible shame.
Well, that's our first China Clay Files case closed. You got that right, Bill. Edward, would you like to join our China Clay Files squad?
No, thank you, Ben. I think I'll leave that to you two experts.
Bill and Ben felt very proud of themselves. They had solved the mystery of a mysterious secret society, and now everything is back to normal.
Sorry I've been so long, you two. I got held up at a broken signal. Bill? Ben? Where is everybody?
Well, almost back to normal.